Discord is a great tool to use with friends and family for communication, but it sometimes can run into problems. My name is Idullah, you're watching Candid.Technology, and in this video we're talking about how you can fix your mic not working in Discord. So the first thing that we're going to do is fire up Discord to check the voice and video settings within the program. And I haven't turned it on in ages, which means it's going to take 500 updates. We will wait for it to launch. Alright, so I'll bring Discord in here. What we are going to do is heading on to the bottom and then clicking on this user settings gear icon. Now in this list under app settings, go down to voice and video and just make sure that you've got the right input device selected and that the input volume or the output volume is set properly. You can also just try running a mic check here, and as you can see, if you're using push to talk, just don't, because then there's a chance that you might not be pressing the button and trying to talk, which causes problems. Voice activity on Discord works pretty well, and you can even check your mic with this automatic bar right here that tells you whether you're speaking or not, or whether Discord is transmitting your voice. So if this is all in order, this is how it should look, and your mic should start working on Discord. You can also come down and try playing around with these advanced settings. So the video codec is not of much use to us, but if echo cancelling is causing issues, you can try checking that off. You can try not using any noise suppression of the sort. Enhanced voice activity, as you can see, turning this off may help if your voice is not being detected by automatic input sensitivity. So you can try check this off and check this off to see if these two options can get your mic up and running. If mic settings in Discord look fine, you might want to take a look at your input mic settings in Windows. To do this, we press Windows key plus I to open Windows settings. We're going to System and then on Sound, and if you scroll down a little, you should see your input devices. Now if your mic isn't appearing here, which means it's also not appearing inside of Discord, then it is not connected properly. Then it's either a mic issue or the cable is broken, or it might not be all the way in, so you might want to take a look at that. But if you can see your mic here, you make sure that it's selected. Make sure that the volume levels are set properly, so you can see as I'm talking, this bar is moving, and yeah, you can see that the mic is basically working. So make sure that this volume is not too low, it's set properly, and make sure that the mic is connected and it shows up. Then you can go back to Discord, use your active mic as the input source, and then try making all of the settings we discussed in the previous step. Another thing that you can try while you're in settings is to make sure that your mic is set as the default input device and that it's enabled. Sometimes when you might have multiple mics, for example, if you have your laptop's inbuilt mic and then an external one that you might be using, Windows can get confused between the different mics. So what we're going to do is scroll down and click on More Sound Settings. This will fire up this little window. So head over to Recording, and just make sure that your device is actually being detected and is selected as the default device and is enabled. So I have two microphones right now. This is just a software thing, so don't worry about that. But I have the microphone array, which is my laptop's inbuilt microphone, and then I have the Razer Siren Mini that I'm currently using. And as you can see, both of these mics are picking up inputs, but it's only this one that is being used because it's set as the default device, and if I right click on it, it is enabled as well. If something is disabled, like for example my headset's mic, I can right click it and then click on disable or enable here, and then you can connect it and then it should start working up again. And you can also set it as a default device provided it's connected and running. Next up, we're going to try and run the Windows Sound Troubleshooter. Now you can do this by pressing the Start menu and searching for Troubleshoot. It appears right up. So we're going to click on Troubleshoot Settings. Then we're going to click on Other Troubleshooters. And you should see the Audio Troubleshooter right there. All you have to do is just go all the way to the other end and then click on Run. And it will hopefully figure out if there are any driver issues or any software issues with your audio, both the input and the output, and should be able to fix that. If the Windows troubleshooter does not work, what you can try next is to check for driver updates on your own. Now you can do this by pressing Windows key plus X to open the quick access menu and then clicking on Device Manager. Once Device Manager opens up, double click the audio inputs and outputs section, and in here just locate your mic. For example, here is mine, microphone Razer Siren Mini. Right click it and then click on Update Driver. Then you can search automatically for drivers and Windows will tell you whether or not you have the best drivers installed for you. In my case, the best driver is already installed, so there is no need to do, and as you can hear, the mic is working. So we're going to close this. Alternatively, you can also try disabling the device or uninstalling the device and then restarting your PC and then replugging in the device again, just to make sure that all of these drivers are installed from scratch and that they're set properly, and that often tends to fix the issue. Last but not least, if you've made it this far in the video and still have not been able to fix your problem, what you can try is to check for a Windows update. Now press Windows key plus I on your keyboard to open up Windows settings. Head over to the last section, which is Windows Update. And as you can see, my installation is already up to date, but you can click the check for update button to just check for any updates pending. If there are any at all, make sure that you install them properly and then restart your PC, because a lot of these small features and functionalities often get broken between Windows updates, and one tends to fix things while the other might break. So if a previous update broke anything on your system, moving on to the next one should fix it in most cases. If you like this video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon, and tell us in the comments below what more such videos can we make for you. If you'd like to know more about tech, visit our website Candid.Technology. Follow us on social media, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll see you in the next video.